In this chapter, we're going to take a look at communicating our design intent. And for that purpose, we have a new drawing for you. It's called GF1031 Southeast Madison.dwg, and you will recognize it as the floor plan we've used in previous videos. Now, in this particular video, we're going to start by creating a simple title block. Now, bear in mind, I come from the UK, so this will all be in metric millimeters, and we'll use metric sheet sizes. So just be aware of that. Obviously, if you're working in, say, the US in feet and inches, you may need to recalibrate those units. So we're going to zoom in sort of top left over here, near the top left of the floor plan, about here, so you've got a bit of space. We're then going to go to the layer drop down on the Home tab, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom and select Title Block as our current layer. Now, we're going to create an incredibly simple title block. So what I'm going to do now is draw a rectangle. Click on the rectangle command on the flyout on the draw panel. And click here, drag upwards to the right. And the size of this particular rectangle will be 841, and then tab, and then 594, and then tab. And you'll realize that that is a very, very small rectangle. That's the size of the sheet of paper that I want to get this floor plan onto. I'm going to left click once, and that will place my little rectangle. I'm then going to zoom into it like so I can work on it with accuracy. I'm then going to go to the modify panel, click on offset, and the offset distance will be 15, and then press enter. And I'm going to offset this once and come inside, so the orange is on the inside, and left click. And then press enter to finish. I'm then going to do another offset. So I'm going to right click, repeat offset, but the offset distance will be 10 this time. And then press enter to finish. And then I select the inner rectangle I've already placed, move inside again, so the orange is inside, and then again click once on the inside and press enter to finish. Now it's beginning to look like a picture frame. What we need to do now is go to explode on the modify panel, and I'm going to select the two inner rectangles, these two here. Select them, press enter, they've now exploded. And I don't actually need this line and this line and this line from the inner rectangle. So I'm going to select them, right click and erase them. I'm then going to go back to offset and set an offset distance of 30 and press enter. And then the middle line at the bottom here, click on it, move upwards to offset, click again, and then enter to finish. I've done that deliberately because this line here now can be my baseline for my title block text. Now I'm going to go to the flyout here on the annotation panel, and I'm going to go to text style. Now we don't have any text styles set up for our title block. So I'm going to click on new, and the first style name will be title underscore layout underscore 10 millimeters. Click on OK. Font name here on the drop down, I'm going to use Calibri. Now there's a little trick here. If I press C on the keyboard, it takes me to the first one that begins with C. So I click on Calibri, and because it's a true type font, I want that to be bold italic. Height is going to be 10, so I type in 10 for the height. I don't need any effects. There's the preview, and click on Apply. Click on New again. We're going to create another text style called Notes underscore layout underscore 3.5 millimeters. Click on OK. Select Notes Layout 3.5. Stick with Calibri. It's going to be regular this time though. Not annotative. Height 3.5. And no effects again. Apply. Now we're going to select Title Layout 10 millimeters. Set Current and Close. Zoom in now on the lower left corner of the title block. And what we're going to do, we're going to put some text there that says ground floor plan. We go up to the annotation panel on the Home tab on the ribbon, click on the flyout, and you want single line text. We're going to specify the start point of the text as the end of the line that we left behind deliberately. So we click on the end point there, like so. Now, have you justified yet? If you haven't, don't click. Make sure you justify and it's going to the left. And then click on that endpoint snap. Rotation angle will be 0, so press enter to accept. You'll see the cursor appear there, and we're going to type in ground floor plan, like so. Press enter to finish, and then enter again to close out the single line text command. Pan across now to the other corner. Same again, single line text. Right click, justify, and this time select right on the list. And again, use the endpoint here on the line. Left click, come away from the point and press enter to accept the 0 rotation angle. And this time we'll just put something like LinkedIn Learning. It could be your name there if you wanted to take ownership of the drawing, for example. Enter once, enter twice. If we zoom out a bit now, it now looks like a simple title block. Click on that baseline that you used, right click and erase it. The text has its own object snaps. We're then going to zoom in on the top right corner. We're going to go to the annotation flyout and select our notes text style, which is there. So we want our notes layout 3.5 millimeters. There it is there. Click on the text flyout, multi-line text, click a point about here, drag it across for our notes column, click a point here. You'll see a little ruler appear and your text editor appear on the ribbon. If you want to zoom in on the text editor a bit, you can. I'm going to type in notes and then a colon and then press enter. Going to go up to the paragraph panel, bullets and numbering, and select numbered. I'm going to put all dimensions in millimeters. Notice I am spelling millimeters the UK way. Press enter. Number 2 note will be do not dimension from this drawing. You should never dimension from a drawing. You should always confirm the dimension on site or get a site agent to go out and confirm it for you. I'll click away from the multi-line text and there's our notes there. I can click on them. I can perhaps make this a little bit shorter, the column width, like that. And then I'll click on this square grip here and just reposition my notes a bit up here somewhere, like that. Hit escape to deselect the multi-line text, zoom out a bit so that you can see your title block. And as you can see, you've now created a very simple title block that you would use now to communicate your design intent. Now, I have committed one basic error. I placed all of my text on the same layer as the title block. You'll notice the layers panel says title block. Select your bits of text. Go to the layer drop down. There is a layer called title text. Just put it on that layer and hit escape. Always good to have your title block text on a separate layer.